welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next, the Bulls taking on the Pistons. For the Bulls, they pride themselves on each and every step that leads to victory. The preparation, the focus, the sheer will. Each game a new opportunity to... Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high-tech. Today, the NBA uses the proprietary game review system, which is broken down from double-digit camera angles. Analysts spend a day or two dissecting each game. And Kevin, that data is used for evaluating, training, and communication with the teams.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating, fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We've got Wilson. ABC is out there with the monster. Then there's Mr. Incredible, and it's Miracle Man in at the guard position. And for Detroit, the backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Marvin Bagley is out there with Jonathan Isaac, and it's Duren in at the 5. Hey, Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the back. Let's rewind here a little bit, go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
Cunningham passes to Bagley. The kick out to Cunningham. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's ABC, driving in.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And there's the pass to Ivy. Tries from 10. That one off the back iron and out. Last outing for the Pistons, it was a loss to the Knicks. They double in with Cunningham. Pass to Miracle Man. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
And that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the foul goes on the Magician. That is his first foul of the game. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Back to Isaac. And the foul goes on the Magician. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 4.
And the Bulls making a change here. Leonard's checked in.
Clearly a foul.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could easily get the job done there.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And that one's good. The monster. For the Pistons, it's been a slow start here. It's a 5-point game. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help. Now, their offense is rolling. A perfect start, 4 of 4 so far.
Pass to Ivy. That one, no good. Great D that time from Leonard.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Down low. Here's Ivy. Mr. Incredible pulls it in.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Miracle Man, good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. They trail by 11. Now, here's Ivy. Defense right on him. Shot to stop the run. Chicago grabs the miss. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that mid-range work. Long-range work, the inside game work, but the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
Detroit making a switch here. Weissman's checked in. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. DJ is checked in for the Monster. Tyler comes in for ABC. Wilson, he's checked in for Mr. Incredible, and Flash is subbed in for Miracle Man. Cunningham passes to Durant. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
How about the concentration? On that, Isaac able to absorb the contact and still finish with a difficult shot.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Pistons. Mike Conley comes in for Cade Cunningham. Good on the shot.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Conley, the pass to Wiseman. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I would love to throw lob passes to Wiseman because they could be anywhere.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an all-star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an all-star.
And there's the whistle. That goes on penalty situation. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for it, going to that first all-star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an all-star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
The first 2 minutes.
This is it to DiVincenzo. Now, here's Durant. D right on him. Back to DiVincenzo. Over Wilson. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Payne finds Wiseman. Rebound by Tyler. The Bulls leading by 16. Leonard attacking, and then Leonard with the dunk.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so. Much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Some changes for Chicago. Mr. Incredible comes in for Leonard, and it's Miracle Man in for Flash. To the middle, and DJ throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
During the pass to DiVincenzo. Off on the layup.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now the pass to Payne. Now here's Durant. Now Conley. 11 points for him in that last game against New York.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Wiseman in at the center position. They're the group Detroit will start the second. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Brent, as an NBA player, there's a tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. I mean, during the regular season, you see a lot of guys spending some time with one another, but come playoff time, I'd be hard-pressed to find that kind of interaction because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme.
Miracle Man, the pass to Tyler. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Tyler's got his second bucket.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. And the Bulls making a change here. Wilson's checked in. Isaac against Wilson. Now here's Wiseman. He's guarded closely. Pass to Ivy. 6 to shoot. No good on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Pass to Bagley. Cunningham looking it over. Here's Ivy. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
Just flat-out playmaking from Cade. This is why he was picked first overall.
Pass to DJ. And he uses the glass on the layup. DJ's got 4 points this quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Cunningham outside. Inside, DJ. And DJ throws it down.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Ivy, and he lays it straight in. Ivy's got 6.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness.
Look at that.
Assisted by.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Cunningham passes to Ivy. Here's Isaac from downtown. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Tyler's got 5 rebounds tonight, and that one is stuffed right through.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Will it go? Got a hand on it.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Bagley kicks to Wiseman. It's deflected, and he stays with it. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Missed it, even after all those chances. Floats one. Miracle Man, good.
The assist goes to.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Chicago?
I love the defensive concentration so far. In this one, they're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry.
Detroit making a switch. Turin's checked in. The Bulls also changing it up. The Monsters checked in for DJ. ABC comes in for Tyler. And it's Leonard in for Miracle Man. Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Bagley. Cameron Payne comes in for Ivy. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Cunningham.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
DiVincenzo against Wilson. With the teardrop, the shot's good from DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got his first 2 points.
Well, sometimes you run the two-man game, but nothing happens other than you having to make the play. Dante did it that time.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
For Chicago, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Detroit. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Isaac outside. And the foul called on ABC. That is his first foul of the game. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. got a piece of it.
Jackson. Hayden.
And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Six seconds left now here in the second. Here's Conley. Knocked away. And he recovers it. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you at
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Down in the paint, they're doing everything right, seeking out high percentage looks.
Thanks for joining us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Miracle Man having a dominant impact in this one.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. We've got the kid, the monster out there with ABC. Then it's Magician. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the shooting guard position. Isaac finds Bagley. It's blocked. Here's Mr. Incredible. Offline with his 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
They grab their own miss. Here's Bagley. The short one's up. On the money.
This is the level of activity that you want from Marvin Bagley. Relentless tonight on the offensive glass.
Miracle Man, he's checked in for Chicago. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Look at Indiana. They've climbed all the way up to the 2nd spot.
And right now, Chicago, they've started the way we expected. Aggressive, relentless, just imposing their will upon lesser teams. Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Isaac outside. Now, here's Durant. Defense is right there. Now, here's Cunningham from outside the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Cunningham's got 5 now.
Well, Cade asking the defense to come out. You got to respect his ability to shoot it from the three-point line.
Here's the monster. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here's Cunningham. ABC grabs the board. ABC's got his 4th rebound in this one. And yes, it's good. And now that's 11 points for Leonard.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Isaac finds Cunningham. And here's Ivy. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. 8 points for Jaden Ivey.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
The monster passes to ABC. Yes, that goes in.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Ivy, the feet to Bagley. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
So it's Detroit now. During the pass to Cunningham. Just 3 to shoot from deep three-point range. To the paint. It's stolen by Bagley. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. It's tipped.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild man. Half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
A different look here for Detroit. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Bagley. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Isaac. The Bulls also changing it up. DJ is checked in for the Monster. And it's Tyler in for ABC. Michael Conley, he's checked in for the Pistons. The Bulls also changing it up. Mr. Incredible comes in for Leonard. And Flash is subbed in for Miracle Man.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good. Payne, he's checked in for Detroit. He's perfect from the line this time. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Bounce pass Conley. Payne looking around. Back to DiVincenzo. Kicks it to Payne. 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Drives to the hoop. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Here's Gary. And another miss by Chicago. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
DiVincenzo getting those feet together, and Dante does the rest.
DJ, count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Payne passes to Duran. Tries it from 9. Rebound by Tyler. Tyler's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Mr. Incredible. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Whoa.
And there's the whistle. That goes on flat.
Second.
That's foul number 2 for him. Chicago making some changes. Leonard, he's checked in for Wilson. And it's Miracle Man in for Flash. Payne's shot is good.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
To the inside. A nice shot by Tyler. Tyler's got 6.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Hayes is checked in for Duran.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Whistle blow. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
First,
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
The Bulls have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. 1 second left. It's deflected, and they'll get another chance. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter ends.
32.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Putting the pass. Right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
We'll get T-shirt.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Dante DiVincenzo is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Jackson Hayes. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Azubuike in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
A solo fast break. Jumps up. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Bogdanovic against Wilson. And the foul goes on the Magician. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. So for the Pistons, Marshall comes in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Cunningham in for Cameron Payne. Azubuike, no good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
From about 19 feet, misses off the left eye. And, well, Detroit shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but, Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien Trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Just over a minute and a half play here in the fourth. The shot from the low post is good.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. DiVincenzo kicks to Marshall, and it's blocked. And now here comes Wilson leading the break. Here's Miracle Man, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Wilson.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. The pass to Bogdanovic, and the foul goes on the Magician. That's his 5th foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Brogdon, he's checked in for the Bulls. Lonzo Ball comes in for Magician. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. And that's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Bulls making a change here. DJ is checked in for the Monster. Tyler comes in for ABC. Wilson, he's checked in for Ball. And it's Leonard in for Brogdon. Lock at 6. Cunningham kicks to Marshall. No good from outside. For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And that one is good from DJ.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. Cunningham outside. Inside. Stolen away. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's DJ. And DJ throws it down hard.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And the play-in tournament grade is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff.
Number 1.
Something to think about.
Well, you can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Pass to Marshall. The Pistons working the ball around now. And the foul goes on the Magician. Tip for him. He's fouled out. Now go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the good news, though, is they've already got the win wrapped up. You might as well sit back and enjoy this one.
Mr. Incredible, he's checked in for Chicago.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
And the Pistons making a change here. Conley's checked in.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
And the second free throw, good.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and with the bonus, will be headed to the free throw. And taking a quick look here at the hustle. Stats for Chicago.
High-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Smooth sailing for Chicago.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Miracle Man. Down low. Right wing. Outside Leonard. To the paint. Here's the monster. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And there's the foul. It goes on Mr. Incredible. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Chicago.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of. One another before the season's over.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Miracle Man.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
DJ is checked in for ABC. And it's Conley with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. They swipe it. Pass to Tyler. Finished off the break.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points, you gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay, just right down the throat.
And there's the whistle. That goes on foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And Conley drops them both. And here are the Bulls now. Flash passes to DJ. And Tyler kicks to Leonard. Passes to Tyler. Got a piece of it. And now the Pistons fast break. And again, it's the Pistons missing. The pass to Flash to the middle. Here's DJ. And DJ throws it down.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Second personal
The first one falls.
At the line.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball. Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, campaign just a grinder and has stuck with it. His career arc is quite interesting. Spent time in the G League, and a few years back he was out of the league. Now he's back, he's confident, he's dependable, and he's a huge part of a team playing winning basketball. They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
And you know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight.
Can't be. So to my family, I hope they don't like they trying to win a Grammy. I hope it ain't an act like they trying to win an Emmy. I'm trying to get a nut, so I'm moving like I'm Sandy. I'm living underwater, I don't know how I can't breathe. Maybe it's the scuba dive air tank. Maybe it's to do it when they say I can't. Maybe it's the is what they say I ain't. But either way, I ain't taking that bait. It's 11 o'clock on the dot, I'm on a block. Ain't no time for no sleeping, no yawn and no whatnot. 12 running around creeping and peeping for the we be moving with caution. The block is really hot. The block is hot, the block is 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 really cold in the winter wintertime, cold in the summer, cold when the wind blows, cold like December. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's gonna be cold anyway.
The block's definition of hot, I be a simile. I know the definition of op, that be the enemy. I seen a lot of brothers get, God forbid, and get locked, cause they ain't tending me. PS, buenos dias to senoritas. By the kiosk for fly Adidas, forever eating like a meat out. We lurking just to catch you lacking, like we on cheaters. Free us, rip us, long live us. We try to grab the plate of what the won't give us. Most of mine never had a Thanksgiving, so instead of giving thanks, man, taking what's given. You know what it is at the city. Girl, free to if you don't wear a wide. When it comes to paper, that's that I require. When it comes to power, that's that I desire. For real.
It's 11 o'clock on the dot, I'm on the block. Ain't no time for no sleep in the yawn and no whatnot.